All right. This is a story that'll make you feel better. Okay, so this happened to me on Labor Day. Labor Day. So it's Labor Day evening. Labor Day is now Labor Night. And I'm walking the dog. The dog Lolly's taking a shit. All of a sudden, car drives, stops in the middle of the road. Woman gets out. She's, she's like, I don't know, maybe, like 50, 55 or whatever. And she goes, oh my goodness. Do you speak Armenian? And I'm like, no, I do not speak Armenian. And she goes, and she looks like, oh my gosh, is something wrong? Or she's like, my baby fell out or whatever. So she comes over to me, she runs to me, and she's holding like what looks like a gummy bear wrapper. And she's pointing to it, and she's like white as a sheet, like going, please, listen to me. Please listen to me. Just look, honey.
As you're walking your dog and a driver stopped.
Yeah, okay. And she runs, she leaves her car, door open, ding, 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 ding,
okay, Michael Winslow.
Ding, ding, ding. Door's open, car in the middle of the road, runs up to me while my dog's shitting, and I'm like trying to, split focus, because I gotta watch.
Why you Never mind.
Because I gotta pick it up and I don't want to step on it. Okay, so she comes up and she's like, oh my God, sir, please listen to me. Please, look, and speaking, it's a gummy bear wrapper pointing to, honey, Costco, it'll grow back. And I'm like, what? She goes, please, she's trying to give me this wrapper at Costco. Honey, it'll grow back, please. And I'm like, I don't need that, madam, thank you. And she's like, please. And I start getting pissed because the pleading, the sir, you're bleeding right now.
You are so bald. You don't understand.
You gotta fix this shit.
I would never fuck you with my uncle's dick.
I can't believe it that you're walking outside with this gash across your face. And I'm getting pissed and I go, I don't need that. I'm happy with what I look like. You can take that back to your car. Please. And I'm like, I'm not taking it. And she's like, goes back to her car. And she's like still yelling at Costco. It's at Costco, driving away.
So, wait, no, so when she was saying honey, she was addressing you as honey.
I don't know.
She wasn't telling you to go to Costco and get honey and rub it on your head. Because she was trying
confused.
to give you an advertisement for either her or her sister's, like, thing
I didn't have my glasses on, and I would not touch that wrapper, but it looked like something she picked off her car floor, and it looked like a gummy bear wrapper, and she kept pointing at it saying, honey. Later on, I thought maybe she's calling me honey. Like, sweetie, seriously, we need to talk about your problem.
I know people that work at Costco who don't work for Costco. They work within Costco, and they have it's the whole sub industry of people with little kiosks inside Costco, right? So they're like soak your fingernails in this and like that lady's that lady's head was like I think she's like she's like Thanksgiving I get to tell Rita I've been busting my ass for you like she's like I'm fucking like my family's gonna succeed because I'm gonna push.
I was so stunned because the car stopped. And she flew out. I'm like, okay, what adventure am I about to go on to? Like, is this like my baby was hit by a truck? Could you please take me to the thing? I don't know. And I'm like, and then it slowly turns into this. You got a serious problem up there, buddy.
The crazy thing is, how long has she lived in L.A.? Has she ever seen a bald LAPD officer? And if so, why is she alive? Like if she jumps out of cars and charges people with an unknown object in her hand, saying like I mean, like statistically should be dead.
Now this is not necessarily like it's more of a tag than anything. But then I go home and I had ordered pizza. And I get back in and I'm like, I don't need a gummy bear on my. What are you talking about? I'm all pissed off, and I'm, like, this isn't fair. People shouldn't talk to other people like that. That's like, and then ding dong, the pizza's here. I go downstairs now. I don't know if this is related at all, or it was a weird night, whatever. But the pizza place that I order from, it's always the same guy that delivers the pizza, and he's an Armenian guy, and he says, oh. Pizza boy, good. Oh, good, hot, delicious. And he's bald, He's like me, shaved hair. This time I go down and he's wearing a wig and sunglasses, and I walked down there and I looked at it and I smiled, thinking like, oh, it's Labor Day. He's gonna be dressing up like Bruce Lee.
It's Burt Reynolds. It's a Burt Reynolds party. He's going to.
And I'm smiling and I'm nodding, going and I'm getting closer and closer. That's not a Halloween wig. That's a real toupee wig, and I just like, I had to hold the face,
right?
Because if I dropped it, he would have. That you can tell it's not real.
And that, in combination with the encounter with that woman, like made you feel like
all
Jesus
Armenians
Christ
hate bald people.
Yeah. He was like, my wife see you walking, try give you stuff that work for me. Look, head of hair.
Well, I told you about, I had an Armenian doctor that, when I had my ass problem.
Man, don't get us in trouble with the Kardashians and this motherfucker.
And then he one point said, oh, you need hair plugs. And I was like, I don't think so. I don't need them. And he goes, here, let me give you some advice. Eat what you want to feel good for you. Look how everybody else wants you to look. Whoa. And I went, that is the worst advice I've ever heard.
I think Woodsy Owl said that, didn't he? It was our Captain Planet, I think.
Put that on a T-shirt. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of your own office.
That's a Billy Crystal character.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell are you
Your
doing?
lungs are so healthy, but so fat.
Yeah.
So fat.
People just like having stuff to talk about, I think. And it's like, oh, yeah, you're bald. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, when you're bald, you forget.
Yeah.
You forget until somebody goes, right. Oh, yeah,
well, what you're forgetting is the thing that you should forget, which it's like, not to bald splain to you, but it's like, what you're being reminded of is that you're being, that it's their perception. It's only their opinion of you. It's nothing to do. I mean, I know this is all a big dodoy, but it's, in this last couple of years has been, I mean, for you, I've known you since college, and you started losing your hair in college. And as long as I've known you, I've always
19.
I've always been like, oh, I have this friend who like has this different take on it's like we have these opinions about hair loss and all this stuff, and they're all unconscious and all this stuff, but now I'm thinning and back, and I'm like, I've got my hymns, my
forhims.com
forhims.com like kit, because they're a sponsor sometimes.
I don't support those guys.
Hey, come on, man. That's not snake oil. They're real prescriptions that a real doctor prescribes.
Hey, hymns, if you're listening to me, all right, give it to grow my hair back. Grow my hair back. Yeah. Grow my hair back. If you grow my hair back, I'll give you $5 million.
What? For hair? White people.
Cryo therapeutic sessions in minutes.
It's crazy the things that we say to each other and say to ourselves. I know it's like I'm not. I kind of, just because of the age we're living in now, where everybody's getting in trouble for everything, which you could just cynically go like, I've had it. And I have had it, but also it also just makes me think about everything that's said and everything we're saying to each other and all that stuff. But it's like even my own body, the things that I tell myself when I look in the mirror, let alone like, just like, yeah, it's weird. Like it like, I don't know, like why am I trying to act like that's a big point that I'm